10-4. Sergeant, 5 minutes out.
All right, another ambulance is coming by, but they probably don't need them. So what, they got 2 now? I don't get it. They only have 1. I guess they have 2 prisoners, but only one of them is erratic and crazy. That they had to drag her out like that.
Unit 10-6. Alright, 10 out of 14. The bus to my location. Alright, 10-4. Do you advise the bus en route? They're 3 minutes out. 10-4, 14.
Alright, let's see what they do here. ESU just responded. You got EMS here, they just came out of the precinct. Doesn't look like they're successful at all in getting her out. Or like the second ambulance went to get their equipment. It's like, I think the traffic lights are knocking against the poles or something. Something's banging. All right, looks like they're going in there. They should be out soon. And contrary to what I said, that I wasn't sure if ESU still bags perps or not, well, we just saw ESU bring in the bag. So they may very well be bagging this perp. Looks like pretty much a human burrito bag with their head sticking out, arms and legs completely restrained, and they'll be putting them in a stretcher and loaded into the ambulance to be transported to hospital. Looks like that's what may be happening. No way this girl is staying at the precinct. It is freezing. trying to think of the best angle here. Got one EMS member coming out. I guess these EMS is getting the stretcher. What's up? So down a block, there's looks like a residential place or something. They drag this this chick out, right? Into the RMP. They came to PSA 4 here. By the way, the cop that got fired or whatever, was that PSA 4 or 5?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think it might have been 4, right? So you got like 3-4 cops carrying this girl out,
You got video?
throwing her in RMP. Sorry?
You got video?
Of that, yeah.
Nice.
They bring her over here. I mean, they didn't wait for the bus. I guess, they didn't want to wait. And then they EMS just went in with the stretcher. ESU went in with the bag. So watch, they're going to bag her.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know who told me, oh, they don't bag anymore. Right? They still request ESU to bag, right?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
And I've never caught that. I want to catch that. I never caught that before. So this is the newest ambulance that show up in front of the ESU truck, with the stretcher out. So it's probably that one. And she was screaming too. She was screaming. There was another girl arrested, but she was totally fine. She was in handcuffs. I'm not sure if the first girl was in handcuffs.
Cold, man.
Yeah, low of 30s. I'm disappointed I didn't see that snow. That would have made the news.
What snow?
They said, oh, a chance of snow or something.
Oh, but it's up in Olson County and all that shit.
Not New York City.
Oh, man.
I got the radio on too. It's pretty quiet. Oh wait, I guess it was off. And they were like, "Oh, ETF for ESU." That was just a few blocks away.
It's supposed to be this cold tomorrow night too?
I didn't check that far. Yeah, I think it was PSA 4. Lower East Side was the cop. What's his name? Garcia or something? Or I forget. You saw the video, right? I made like a little thing out of it. 3 pictures, meme style. Slap, punch, slap. Because you don't say, oh, they're just punching him. I look closely. It's like he slapped him once. He hit it like this almost, like he. Almost like I don't know what you call that, what kind of punch that is. And then another slap.
I fell out, man.
Huh?
I fell out.
that, what is it, that 31 or something, in Soho,
Oh,
requesting a flyby and all that. I don't think they found a second guy.
what, they got one guy?
Yeah, they got one guy, that they didn't find a second guy. That aviation flew by so fast, I didn't even catch it then.
Saw Mark Herman tonight.
Oh yeah? Oh, I saw him yesterday. It was nice that one day. It was like what, 70 or something, or 80? Yeah, that big QA job, it was like, I think he hit, what was it?
Yeah,
He hit the thing, but they're saying no injuries, no pin, and no overturn. The one with the Belt Parkway. Oh! Woo! Got the Belt. What is that? Oh, the flag, right? Belt Parkway. Alert and conscious, but it was a door job. I think he crashed into the trees though.
I didn't make bad time, man. I ran from
What?
Brooklyn when you called me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But right, folks, anybody joining us, if you were with us earlier, you would have seen a female carried by cops into a police car. They then brought her here. ESU responded with the bag, the burrito bag. They may bag her, or I do understand it's possibly there are paramedics as well on the scene.
Sometimes better.
And they might just give her something to, calm down. So I'm not sure if ESU is going to bag her or not. I guess we'll see what happens. What was that? So you want ambulance leaving the scene here, probably EMTs, and as you probably saw, nobody is.
It's 4 Avenue C, right?
Nobody's
I
in.
give you on the time at 403. Did you want a new one?
Nobody is in that ambulance, so they're still waiting on her. They're still waiting on her to come out.
So 4-3 is good? 200 then?
I'm 4.
All right, so based on what we can see here, the structure is empty. She's not in there yet. Not sure if they're gonna transport, but EMTs left. I do believe these are paramedics that are still on the scene here. And I guess it's hurry up and wait for now. And if you hear the mood, it's probably because I'm having a conversation with another photographer here. That must be the cell or something, right? On the right? You see past the wall? This new? It looks like really new. PSA 4.
I think it's at least 5 years old.
I forget if I came to this one for a presser or not.
Might be like 7 years old.
Yeah?
Like
We came here for a
just
presser,
came here
right?
recently.
Yeah.
back in the.
Yeah, quick update, guys. Just still waiting for her to come out. EMS supervisor now on the scene. So you just, you know, this is what happens. You just wait for him. She's in the stretcher. I don't think she's bagged. This camera is cold. I'm gonna roll her out or what? I don't even think I see cops by her.
March 753, you ready? Temple, March 735, red.
Oh yeah, that's ESU over there. All right, she's coming out. She seems to be struggling a tiny bit.
Truck 6 red. You find that you may intend find a message. Give me advice in regards to Adam 6 child at church, straight at the EDP's off the track. Adam 1. Commercial San 1. 97 each of Belgium.
What'd she say? Something about her daughter?
She said, I can't take this sickness back to my daughter. And that's what Joe's not understanding.
So she has corona? See in East 8. You want to see when they took her out?
Cancellation for.
Yeah, let me get this.
Commercial San 6.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, be advised. Showing the unit requesting a rush on the bus. Can you just advise the condition?
For who?
Regards to that.
Regards to what?
Location. That's going to be for your location for church. First Avenue.
Is that it?
Yeah. First they couldn't get in, right? Because there were additional cops in there. But then there she is right here. It's like 4 cops carrying her. She's standing on one leg. Oh yeah, she's in handcuffs, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Because the hands are behind her back.
Alright, get back to the
What?
I'm going to get warm, right?
Same here, same here.
Huh?
Same here. I think she assaulted the other one, but the other one looked fine. And they didn't need an ambulance even on the scene. It's kind of surprising.
Maybe she was home with my daughter. So how she can say,
So that was-
bring this sickness back to my daughter?
So what, she assaulted her daughter?
Bring this back to my daughter. So you were just home with your daughter. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Say it. All right, folks, anybody joining us, you just seen what went down. You just seen what we got on tape. Apparently it was some kind of assault. Possibly a mom-daughter kind of thing going on. You saw police restrained 2 females, took them into custody. One of them walked to the van. The other one, as you just saw, took 4 cops to carry the mother out because as she was loaded in the ambulance, she was saying something about her daughter. So that's why we assumed that that was the mother. Man, being out there for like 30 or so minutes, freezing. Glad we're almost done. But it's been quite some time where I last saw police carry somebody because, you know, they refused to go voluntarily. But I think it was funny, you guys were talking about the other guy saying, oh, why does he keep getting in the shot? You know, I chose that spot and he was always, we both actually, most photographers who are professionals that do this for a living, who understand and know that, you know, that photographer courtesy, right? Which is pretty much almost like a muzzle awareness in gun safety or whatever, right? Never point your gun at somebody else. In the same way, photographers almost never get in the way of each other. Now that doesn't mean that won't happen. Sometimes it does, and maybe somebody doesn't know. Maybe someone doesn't like somebody else and they do it on purpose. Maybe, whatever the reason. When it's a big, almost like a paparazzi kind of frenzy, or it's kind of like a media frenzy, and there's like 10 cameras, it can get pretty chaotic. It can get pretty chaotic. Where am I? But yeah, that's actually someone I see pretty often, and he's from the New York Post. Cool guy. But yeah, the reason I mute, you don't want to hear what we're talking about. I just don't know what the title is going to be. Mom and daughter arrested for fighting. Mom and daughter fighting. Mom arrested on the eve of Mother's Day. Mother's Day is today or Sunday? It's Sunday, right? Today's Saturday.
Cynthia 105 Second Avenue, Apple Bank 3.
All right. Oh. Hopefully my desk didn't just get smashed up here from the seat. Oh. This is what happens when I just throw stuff back there. All right, it kind of got bent, but I think it's gonna be okay. Hopefully it didn't break.
Much service Adam 6 cancellation for the rescue on 8th Avenue.
I think it's fine.
Much service Adam 2 cancellation for the EDP on Audubon Avenue.
But yeah, this weather is just ridiculous. I think all the perps stayed inside last night. That's how cold it is. Oops. All right, there we go. Let me read your chat here, folks. I'm sure I missed a lot of your comments. I did try to stop by and read what I could, though. But it's tough to juggle real life socializing and online socializing. And I'm glad our moderators could fill you guys in on what I have already stated. Pop out chat. All right, there we go. Not supposed to touch up, but it's sanitized. This video will be exciting. Yeah, it's not your typical oh, someone just got arrested, and you know, it's like 4 cops had to carry a woman into the police car. So reporters lingo. Hey Adam, what cops? SOZ what? Did not understand that. We all saw the bright moon. Yeah, I recorded some of that moon, by the way. Adam needs more fat to keep him warm. Yeah. Wouldn't mind working out, gaining more weight, I'll tell you that.
48 Mercy Service, Adam 4.
More fat and muscle for sure.
And the 48 got an unconfirmed EVP, 968 Longfork South, Vice to Bryant. This location has a
Major snowstorm in New York City. Not sure. I thought I heard something about tonight, but I guess it didn't happen. So, yeah, disappointing. No burrito. And it's like ESU showed up to do what? I guess, you know, ma'am, we can either do this the easy way or the hard way. The hard way, you get in that burrito bag. Easy way, you just go to the hospital. We don't want any problems now, do we? Yeah, that's a PSA, the PSA 4. I don't think they even call it a precinct. It's called the PSA is Police Service Area, right? And what the PSA does is their primary area of, jurisdiction, or is the housing, public housing, right? So they only respond to public housing jobs.
Response to?
Which, if you look at the, what is it, East Village or whatever? Now I want to know what Garcia, was that PSA 4 or not? Alright, so yes. You guys heard about the anti-crime cop who what do you do, slap and punch a guy for social distancing or whatever? So he was working out of the PSA 4 as well. So this is the same PSA 4.
Better to receiving an 80 with a cardiac condition at 2130 First Avenue, East 109 to East 110th Street.
SD card. Señor Francisco Garcia.
Charlie 1.
Mal trabajo.
Seems the confines of Highway 3, Highway 301K. For someone that's a dangerous condition at the GCP Union Turnpike, takes for location is under construction. There's something blocking the highway for approximately 30 feet. Call, put it in as a dangerous condition.
By the way, whoever updated with that report, thank you for that. I think it was, I don't want to say the wrong person. Oh, apparently I can't even scroll up. Let me see. Yeah, actually I can scroll up. I think it was Rebecca who gave an update. She did like a mini narrative. Thanks, Becca. So, from what I understand, when they say K at the end of the transmission, it's almost like how the military says over. Right? Which also possibly could even stand for copy. K and copy. Be advised, the EDP is violent K. So if you add something at the end of your transmission, I think you're also risking, not risking, getting your words cut off because you're adding something else. And, also, of course, as well, you're letting them know that your transmission's ended. They also say 10-4.
Emergency service item 7. EMS is ordered. CPR is being administered. in the 6-9 precinct at 1264 East 91 Street, Avenue J to Church. Confirmed. That's okay.
I'm trying to figure out what she's saying here.
Fully transport one male prisoner from Methodist Hospital back to the 623.
She just got beat up. What? The glass bottle keeps on rolling around in the wind. See, this is possibly the daughter right here. Or somebody else that don't know what the relationship is. All right. Her. Young enough to be your daughter? Looks like it. She looks like maybe, I don't know.
What? Oh, what job? No other time. Do you have a number? The AA is able to tell your condition. We're on 204 Avenue. Talk to order for more place. Can't bring this sickness back to my daughter. That's the part I'm on.
Someone.
Can't bring this sickness back to my daughter. That's the part I'm on.
She said, I can't bring this sickness back to my daughter. So what, she has corona, or like, what's going on here? Or she doesn't want to get corona from the hospital, because that's possible as well. You too, Mel. You too. Thanks for explaining that, Becca. And Aussie also watched this. That is the trailer from Shot in the Dark. The Loud Labs Los Angeles team was on that show.
At the base. Cat time is 5:55. You enjoy your meal.
Stay. Okay, now I was just confused. It's two Rebeccas. Okay, I'll just know that the mod Becca is the blue Becca. That should make things less confusing.
Perfect, thank you. Are you on that direction still?
What other sectors you got? Like 8111.
Just don't know when I want to do anymore. And the 111 receiving an unconfirmed date start at 20925 Northern Boulevard, 20925 Northern Boulevard, Corporal Kennedy Street, and 210 on the crest for Millennium Bank.
Yeah, Melissa, it's freezing out there. I did not like it at all. I had hand warmers. I should have, I think I wore thick enough socks. I should have wore my thick Under Armour. I should have worn my thick Under Armour layer for the inside. Nurse Wildfire, yes, I'll read your narrative. Who wants to just watch the typing? I don't think I've ever done this, so I don't know. I don't know who might be amused by this, but let's see.
75 Charlie 1.
5 Charlie 1.
Am I got a 757?
2830 Pickton Avenue, 2830 Pickton.
Emergency 757. Even an unconfirmed EDP in the 75 at 2830 Pickton Avenue, 2830 Pickton Avenue, apartment 341 on the third floor, Autumn and Lincoln Avenues on the first. It's unconfirmed and it does have EDP 1.
I have a lot of advisement is 4. Search the location for EDP 1. Remember to isolate and continue. Now need to watch the number necessary.
Show from the back.
Actually, it's not even. It's not even. Oh, wait a minute.
Car Sergeant Redmond Velocity EDP.
It wasn't even aligned properly. Yeah, so the story is East Village, Manhattan. Police responded to an assault around 3:45 a.m. Saturday. At 84 Avenue C within the PSA 4's jurisdiction. The first suspect police brought out was a restrained female that 4 cops had to carry and place her into a police car. The second female walked to the police van without incident. Both were transported 2 blocks down to PSA 4. EMTs, paramedics, and ESU requested for an erratic prisoner. Paramedics eventually brought out the handcuffed suspect in a stretcher and transported her to an area hospital. Mom stated, "Record this," and "I can't bring the sickness home to my daughter."
How's in browser?
You can mark this 61290 Stone 91.
First time you've seen the press? Well, meet the press.
Charlie 1.
75 Charlie 1.
84.
You talking about my ring? Yeah, it's one of those, it's like silicone rubber or something. You know, it's great. You know, my metal ring, or my silver ring, whatever it is. Like anything against like metal, right? It's gonna like clank, clank, and it's uncomfortable. With this, it feels like it doesn't even feel like nothing's on there. And it's great. Courtesy of Walmart. Where did I get it even? I think I got it in the Walmart in Indiana while visiting family on Christmas. It's quite a long time ago. Best of used by August 8, 2020. I don't think so. She was really struggling. She also said that she was punched in the face.
Charlie.
75 Charlie.
No further.
And it looks like we saw pretty much the sunrise.
It's about 7 minutes out.
Okay, let's see. I think this is pretty much done.
That's 443 3rd Avenue, 3 North. 4439.
449.
Boom! The media now has this video. Alright, yep, that's it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh, who wants to see the video? I know you saw it on the camcorder, I know you saw it live, but who wants to see it, like, see it? Where is it? There it is. You love the American people? I love America too. Ain't nobody loves America like me. Get her done. Alright, so this is the video. Alright, so I just arrived on scene here at FDC East 5th Street at an apartment building where I have no idea what I'm getting myself into because all we saw was police cars racing over here. Did not know what I was about to see.
No further. No, very nice. Just affected. I have 3 holding in Adams sector. The oldest is going to be a dispute, 3451 Giles Place, Cannon Place to Frederick. This holding group, 3435 Giles Place, Cannon Place to Frederick. And 1011 Audible along Frederick to Giles.
From what we heard, I mean, we were kind of far away and the wind was blowing hard. From what we heard, she said she punched me in the face. I'm not bringing the sickness home to my daughter. And she said, record this. Of course, some of these she said later on. Okay, pretty much they get her in the police car, right? Then they transport her to the PSA 4 station house, which is just a couple blocks away. Another female was also arrested, right? Cops hanging out. I'm not sure who that is. Do not know. I should have approached her later saying, hey, what happened? More police cars. So the second perp was in this van, taken to PS4 station house. EMS arrived. ESU arrived. They went in with the bag. Look, that's the burrito bag, which why weren't they all wearing PPE? Some were wearing masks. That's the burrito bag. And I was hoping they would use it because I've never personally seen it. What's this guy up to? If anyone wants to see a picture of that burrito bag, I'll send it on the chat. But as in, I've never seen it in real life. So paramedics go in now. You see paramedics, they got all the big bags, right? Do they have where's the monitor? Did they bring the monitor? I don't know if they did bring the monitor. So anyway, they go in and they bring her out. Much faster on here. We had to wait about 30 to 45 minutes. You guys waited with us, you know. So they bring her out and she's still screaming. I thought he gave her something to calm down or something maybe. Okay, looks like they did something here with her feet. I think they wrapped it up or something. Maybe they handcuffed her feet as well. I have the same exact Raptor shears, which is awesome. That's like the best EMS tool you can have, but it's pricey. It's like $70, and I still carry it with me because it's that awesome. Where is it? Ativan. Yeah, this is it right here. You know, pretty awesome tool. Right? Has a lot of different functions. I might do a review on this. This is like a seatbelt cutter. It's like a ring cutter right here. It's kind of measurement tool here. You can see the markings. Belt clip. and probably some of the strongest shears I've ever used.
0603, enjoy.
And all to the distance with the garbage truck.
So they put her in there, and yeah, that's it. PSA 4. The same PSA 4, by the way, where Francisco Garcia, that the cop that was stripped of his gun and badge for the way he handled the arrest regarding the social distancing job. Let's get out of here. Not expired.
No response one.
Walmart bar. Nutri-Grain bar. Somebody had good eyes on this great value. Bought like a huge box. No, I should have wrote the title for that is Mom Arrested Before Mother's Day or something. Or Mom... I don't know. Check out that sun. Hey, I thought I'd say I showed a body bag, right? That's what it looks like. Right there. I think the head sticks out though. Where's the head? Where's the head? You can't even see the head. Head's got to be somewhere. Well, I'm sure they can breathe. What is this? Video game NYPD? What is this? That's not even what their patch looks like, NYPD ESU. Their patch looks like this. It says police, and then it's underneath it says emergency service unit. And you can tell this might be a newer photo because they're wearing the N95 masks. 2020, known as the era of the pandemic, of the year of the pandemic, I guess. Let's see.
Come back with the report.
I want to get out of here, but I want to read these comments super quick here before I get out. Y'all should just wear a gas mask. Who? Us? I personally wear this, and this is for fires, smoke, etc. And I had this since, whenever. In fact, I saw someone recently wearing this for, for general coronavirus stuff. This thing. My only issue with it is I don't like these loose straps. Maybe I can find a way to secure it, right?
6 Charlie 1, you okay?
But other than that, it's perfectly fine. It does not eliminate. I can still smell the smoke, but it definitely makes it more tolerable. Definitely makes it more tolerable. Got 2 batteries, the powerless gizmos. No, I do not. No, I do not.
How fast you waiting?
4 days. Confirm rescue in the 9024 Humboldt Street, 24 Humboldt Street, 19 John.
Cliff bars are good.
And Barrett Street on the Crescent
I guess I've never found the large packs to be affordable, I guess. Red keyboard? I didn't know this was red. I thought this was like... Oh, hold on. So the laptop keyboard is red. The wireless keyboard is... Someone tell me what color that is. I know I see red as far as the icons here, right? But I'm guessing this is just a white color, right? I turn it off. When I turn it off, it's off. When I turn it on, the light will fade, but as soon as I put my hand there, it lights back up. You may not be able to see that right now, because it's in... Anyway. How long am I on duty? Someone asked that. I think it was nurse. I'm on duty on most overnights. Oh, you saw the trains homeless. Okay, yeah, that was a big story of the last few days. Didn't go to any train stuff last night though. I have the best gear. Well, you know, I'm really into tactical gear. That's why, like, you know, for example, this is the 511 5-in-1 jacket. Might do a review on it. We're setting up some kind of home studio. Might be doing more reviews on a lot of different products, anything related to the job or you know, cameras, that kind of stuff. Did I leave this camera on? I guess not. Desk job like the other guys. Desk pop or desk job? Why are they whistling? Someone mess up? Someone must have messed up. Dispatcher, maybe. We need a brownie. That jacket is expensive. Well, it's not as expensive as some other jackets. I saw a ridiculously priced. Who makes it? They call it the photojournalist jacket, and I think it's made by that one company, like that's super expensive. That one Canadian brand. What's that about? I think it was like went for like $400 or $500. It was ridiculously priced. This I think was like around $200 to $250. You know, and for the amount of features, after I do the review, I think you'll understand why it was worth it, considering the features. And I mean, even considering the rear, it has a patch panel, which is great. But you can store your large patch panel inside the jacket if you want to go, you know, ninja mode, if you want to go discreet mode, whatever you want to call it. I probably have a photo somewhere because I'm not about to turn around and be uncomfortable. There it is. This is a picture our image, a screen grab, screenshot, whatever, from the reality show that we are producing on YouTube. So you guys really didn't see this image, all right? It's a secret. But this is the rear of the jacket. That flap there, you can stow inside the jacket as needed, which is great. It's a great feature of the jacket. Same with this right here. You can just tuck this in the thing and zip it up, and now I am a ninja. And for officers, they can even put their shields there, and badges, shields, whatever, right? So it actually has a holes, so they can put it there. What was I talking about? You guys get night vision. Night vision. Funny. When I played Airsoft, yes, I did use it because we actually, it made sense because we need to see at night, right? Desk job like the other guys. I don't know if you're asking about a desk pop or job or what, but you said pop, so I may want to clarify that. Collaboration with North Face. Collaboration with North Face to do what? Actually, I do have a North Face jacket, and it's pretty nice and warm, I gotta say. It's just not layering. It's just not layerable. And the fact that it's just a winter jacket, period. It's not, you know, like this one has like the fleece layer. You know, you can zip out the fleece layer. You can zip off the sleeves of the fleece layer in case you want to convert it into a vest. Nurse, we have some other photographers that work with us, yes. And someone asked about location. Is I am at East 4th Street and 2nd Avenue in Manhattan. So, and absolutely nothing is going on here. I think, you know, someone said they wanted to look it up. Maybe they just want to look at the street view to see how maybe it compares to, you know, what's going on here, or, you know, whatever it is. But, oops, my mouth fell. Anyways, but yeah, it's morning time now. The sun has risen and we are getting out of here. And by the way, you can look up most addresses on Google Maps or whatever, Street View. Usually we do post the addresses on the full YouTube videos, right? If you want to see what it looks like, if you want to, you know, go on Street View and maybe, you know, walk around the neighborhood. That's what's great about Street View, I think, you know? Like, I went on Street View and saw my old house in Asia where I used to live, and how much the neighborhood changed, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's pretty crazy what technology can do as far as, you know, make connecting one with the past, I guess. Oops. Let's see.
Emergency service, Adam 10. Cancellation for the EDP in 114. Emergency service, Adam 7. Cancellation for the CPR in 69.
You recognize the sound? The sound of what? There's a FDNY ambulance right here. FDNY EMS. Probably BLS, Basic Life Support EMTs.
Emergency service, Adam 1.
The paramedic buses tend to be bigger.
Emergency service, Adam 1. Cancellation for the UDP in 13.
That is correct, Fort Fusion.
You're welcome. Emergency service, Adam 4.
Pull someone over.
2052.
And what would I say? Whoop whoop!
2052.
Excuse me.
Car stop. South.
Can you pull over? I need a story from you.
Emergency
Hey, Uber driver. Is it true you almost refuse? Is it true you almost refuse a passenger because they weren't wearing a mask?
182nd and East
Oh, only Lyft can do that? You gotta have a mask for Lyft? Okay, not for Uber? Alright, roger that. I heard that, by the way. That was a thing lately. Lyft requiring all riders to wear masks. Not so, I guess for Uber you don't need a mask. Absolutely no traffic. How about this, huh? This is usually one of the busiest shopping blocks, all the way down to from Houston to Canal on Broadway. Lots of retail stores here, and it's all closed. Some are even boarded up because they don't know when they're going to be back in business. So why risk being exposed to theft, right? I just really like how there's buildings there. You can almost see an endless buildings. Really nice New York City view. In fact, you guys recall when we were rolling around here, it was almost like yesterday, a few weeks ago, we were doing empty streets of New York City. And you know what? Not much has changed. Not much has changed at all. Because you look at it, right? It's all dead still, right? It's all dead. Still dead. Not much has changed. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that I think was a great shot. You know, you had Statue of Liberty right there. You had views of what is it? The World Trade Center from that location, which was in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, by the way. And Sunset Park, Brooklyn. If you go to the actual Sunset Park in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, you can still see the Statue of Liberty as well from the park because it is on a hill. I'm sure. Not surprised they didn't name Sunset Park like Sunset Hill or something like that.
64295 between West 45, West 46.
Take care, Devin.
Cancellation for the emergency service truck A run. 10-5 that.
Thank you, nurse. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications, and yeah, you should receive the notification. 5,000 subscribers today. Thank you, nurse. Time for some shades. All right, mission: get past this bus. Mission accomplished. Check out that sun. It's Manhattan Bridge, by the way. I'm just glad we didn't even lose connection. Maybe the Manhattan Bridge likes us more than the Brooklyn Bridge. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York.
Code 4, can you pick up a nose this early? 261 Broadway.
08, Acura, normally.
Just check back the location for the new.
5808, Acura.
10-4. Two over South 1.
98.
2-4.
I think I'm gonna do this view more often. I think I like it. It's definitely different.
D-Line, Lennox Avenue, Robert E. 06, for a meal with return time.
Oh, you're from Brooklyn, Daniel?
Yes, it's coming from them, but they're not assigned. It's on the northbound side, the Estate Turnstile.
No, Brooklyn is part of New York City. New York City is not just Manhattan, and that surprises some people. But New York City, New York City is Manhattan, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Queens, Bronx. Yeah, 5 boroughs of New York City. And it's not just Manhattan.
Emergency service out of 9.
I think there's folks out there who think that. Oh, where are they going? I think there's folks out there who think that the entire New York City looks like Times Square or Midtown, and it's only in Manhattan.
1042 Jennings Street and Prospect Avenue, Jennings and Prospect. Not confirmed at this time.
10-4, thanks.
Emergency service truck 8. I have a cancellation for the rescue in the 9F.
Yeah, New York City is part of New York State.
Emergency service Adam 2. Have a cancellation for the violent EDP in the 3F.
The common misconception is if someone is, let's say, from Rochester, New York, or Albany or whatever, right? And that's further upstate New York.
Emergency service Adam 9.
People, if you just say, "Oh, I'm from New York," people may assume, "Oh, cool! I always wanted to go to Times Square." Right? They just assume they're from New York City.
Contact 115 requesting a description in regards to GLA. For a light blue Mazda westbound on Roosevelt from 9A Street.
Take care, Becca. Good job with the moderating.
6 feet tall, wearing all black. It's a sedan, a blue, light blue Mazda.
Charlie. Charlie, check the level to the 11. It's a commercial break. 254 Flatbush. 254 Flatbush. Take Prospect, please. St. Mark's. So it's still
Emergency service Adam 7. Receiving an unconfirmed EDP in the 67 at 9720 Kings Highway, 9720 Kings Highway, apartment 522 on the 5th floor. Rockaway Parkway and Clarkson Avenue on the first. It is unconfirmed and does have EDP in the best of all orders.
2052.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of 4th Avenue. 3rd Avenue. You know what? We'll go down 3rd. You'll see the difference in as far as the lights, how they're set up. I'll probably go straight down 3rd without hitting any red lights. But first we gotta get to 3rd Avenue.
Directed, Union Avenue. 86th Street to 71 Street.
This is what Uber has done to the yellow cab industry. Look at this. Look at that. That is what Uber has done. Are you ready for more? Look at that. This is what Uber did. But wait, there's more. Yeah, but not only Uber, but also, of course, you know, the coronavirus and such. You know, pandemic. Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, I just seen the update.
I see it now that you mention it. Because it was all the way up there, but this is more of an apartment building over here. There's some nice ones in Park Slope, but just, you know, in the area that we're at pretty much. Oh, you got a barrier that flew off here. That's how windy it is. Wow. Yeah, were you guys live with us when there was this sign that was hanging loose? Was that something or what? So you see, 3rd Avenue is coming up next. That timing on the lights is much better. You know, I think we're close to AutoZone here, but I highly doubt on a Saturday morning during the pandemic they are even open at this hour. Highly doubt it. So this is 3rd Avenue. We're starting off with a green, so I'm kind of optimistic. Third Avenue is much better than 4th. It's kind of like 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn. It's kind of like the avenues in Manhattan. And there's been some pretty bad crashes on 3rd Avenue as well. Just from people speeding and stuff. Blues Brothers car chase scene. Oh, it took place right here on 3rd Avenue? Good night, Katie. Thanks for moderating. So this is close to the area where, yeah, that's the Gowanus Expressway. That's another option for heading south or even towards the Verrazano Bridge over to Staten Island. So yeah, around here is where Industry City is close by. That's where we recorded those trailers, right? With the bodies from the pandemic fatalities. This is the area. Or more like, it's a little bit west of here, just like a block or two over. 1 block, actually. Industry City. Oh, I got some splashes over here. I think they're filming something out here. Filming something, maybe a movie. It didn't seem like a huge budget or anything. Might even be news. But that did not look like a news truck. How old is this BMW? No, this is definitely not the BMW that's going to be racing anybody. It's crazy how the designs have changed. You know, you got such a small car, and you got tons of windshield and glass. Yeah, you know what? And we actually have even look up like a time lapse on YouTube and message me if you want to see some others, because we have different driving videos. Some are in a time lapse, as in it's all sped up, right? And that is super mesmerizing. And sometimes you may not, the video might not even say there's a time lapse of a driving section of the video. You would have, I would have to like send it to you. So feel free to, you know, DM me on Facebook or Instagram. I'll send it to you. It's on YouTube, but it's hard to find, you know. If you type time lapse, you might be able to find it. But on this one job, I think it was a FDR car fire. Maybe you look that up, you might see that one as well. It shows me driving to the scene and then me leaving the scene and driving, you know, somewhere else.
91, Shemina, 75 Charlie, 976, 39 code 4.
Code 4. Are you guys all back to your devices? Affirmative. 4.
In regards to 288.
Alright, folks, I'm gonna run some pre-breakfast errands here. Yeah, we'll be posting all those videos. We have a few videos from last night. I mean, from not only last night, but also from the previous days. You know, all these homeless subway incidents and such. We'll be posting full videos on YouTube. Possibly premieres. Not sure yet about the premieres. But yeah, I'll see you guys again tonight. McDonald's. No, I'm gonna go home and cook me some eggs or something. An omelet, maybe. So let's see here. Turn around. Why do you want me to turn around? So anyway, no, I don't know what the police car was going to, but see you guys tonight, folks. Not sure the time, but you guys kind of know when to expect me these days, right? So yeah, look out for those videos, and we'll see you guys tonight. Adam Bell Hatchet, Owl Labs News, New York City. And have a good night.